So, I heard you want to sell digital art on Etsy and make lots of money. Well, sorry to break it to you, but so does everyone else, which is why there's over 8 million digital art listings. So, you've got some competition. But don't worry, to make sure you don't end up at the bottom of the 50th page, I'm going to be showing you the top 10 digital art niches on Etsy with high search volume and low competition, chosen out of more than 5,000 keywords in this video, all for free. Now, coming up, we've got a keyword with over 1,000 monthly searches and only 460 results. Another one with over 1,080 monthly searches and only 201 results right now. And one with over 1,100 monthly searches, but only 160 results right now. So these are rare keywords and more, all coming up later in this video. So lots of customers are searching for these, but there's still not many results for them yet. So if you create listings with these keywords, then you have the potential to get seen quickly without needing thousands of listings. Now, a disclaimer, this video is not a 100% guarantee that you will make money, 10k a month, 50k a month. I say this in every video. I can't predict the future. I can only give you the evidence that these are good keywords, and the only way to know if something, quote, actually sells is to upload listings and test for yourself. But it is important to focus on testing niches backed by research because your time is limited, and getting into a market gap is a great way of getting traffic fast. Again, if you are completely new to all of this, then I'm going to show you how I found these niches. So how I cherry picked the top 10 out of over 5,500 keywords, and how you can be sure that these are great keywords to try out. So my keyword research tool is called Sale Samurai, and one of its features is this Chrome extension that shows you some stats. So if you type in a keyword that you want to sell in, for example, digital arts, and then you click 500 more, it's going to pull up a page like this, which suggests 500 long tail keywords at a time with their search volume and competition data. It also has a lot more features. That's just the Chrome extension. If you want to use this to do your own research, you can get a 3-day free trial, link in the description, with 20% off using my code TIER20. Full disclosure, I am an affiliate, but I think it's a useful tool and it's worth the money. However, when you search for a certain keyword, it only gives you 500 words at a time. Well, I say only, that's quite a lot, right? But you can filter through them very quickly. A lot of these you just won't be able to design for, after competition and trademark and all of that. And it only shows you keywords containing the exact keyword that you've typed in. Now, there's a lot of different long tail keywords that could represent a digital art listing. So I've collected some of the most common ones that are being searched on Etsy, and I used these as my search terms. And then I exported the data from each search term into this Excel spreadsheet. I merged it all into a list, and I sorted by the monthly search volume with the highest at the top. So this list has around 5,500 keywords, ranging from 26,000 at the top to around 11,000 at the bottom. And this obviously includes a lot of repeats because of overlapping from the search terms, but it's still quite a lot of keywords, and we know that all of these are being searched for, so they have some kind of demand, right? So from these I filtered down. So my first criteria was competition, which you can see in this column. So anything more than 2,000 results is not worth considering for me. Anything less than that, I color coded using conditional formatting. So less than 99 in this dark green color, between 100 and 300 light green, and then 500 orange, 1,000 beige color, and then 2,000 gray. So all the keywords with any kind of color in the competition column have low competition, and which color it's highlighted in, it tells you how low that competition is. Next, I added a column called search competition ratio, and this is demand divided by competition. And this is really to find out which keywords have the best proportion of demand and competition. You can get keywords with decent monthly searches and still less than 2,000 results, but the competition is still proportionally higher than the amount of searches that keyword is getting. So I've decided that I don't want anything less than 0.5. So we need the monthly search volume to be at least half the number of results or more. And then that makes it really easy for me to see. That narrows it down to all the keywords that have both of these columns colored. But obviously some of these need to be excluded. So firstly, excluding any misspellings and keywords with random punctuation, because those are not niches. And then I excluded trademarked words and names of brands, people, businesses for intellectual property reasons. And that left me with about 15 odd keywords, and I included the top 10 with the highest monthly search volume in this video. Now you may have seen that I've done niche videos in the past for print-on-demand products, t-shirts and stickers, but with digital art I did actually find much less feasible results after filtering for the random punctuation and trademark and stuff like that. And I think it's because there's more people trying to sell digital art than there is demand, at least compared to t-shirts and stickers, right? So keep that in mind. There are only a couple of these keywords, and I do think that for this certain product they're a bit more rare to come by, but you can still find a few. So as I said, we've got some keywords with really nice stats coming up, but I'm going to go in reverse order. So we're going to go from the one with the least to the most search volume per month. Let's go. Number 10 first up is the keyword boho modern wall print. So boho modern, that's all one word, with around 74 monthly searches on Etsy, and right now it has 139 results, giving it a search competition ratio of 0.53. Now this is what shows up on the first page when I search for it. I'm showing these just for reference. They obviously change over time, but they're not necessarily the best selling listings or the listings with the most likes and favorites, but I will be showing you that later on. Boho or bohemian is a specific type of aesthetic, and it's associated with these sort of muted cream and orange colors. This is how a lot of people like to style their interior design. So boho is one style and modern is another style, but there's not many people combining the two together and trying to sell that, which is what customers are searching for. So a market gap there, and these are the listings that come up for this keyword with the most likes and views on Etsy. We're also going to be going through some of the more popular, more relevant listings so you can get an idea of what kind of stuff sells, gets views and likes. Obviously just take inspiration, don't copy other sellers' designs. So this one is a really simple set of 3 boho art prints, which has quite a few favorites and views. They also use another low competition, high demand keyword that comes up later in this video in their title. Now this shop, you may look at it and think, oh, it only has 115 sales and 15 reviews. But if you look at the total reviews, a third of the reviews are for this item alone, right? So this is a very new shop, and this listing is doing significantly well for them in proportion to their entire shop. So I don't really know what happened with the reviews here. When I looked at this one, it had loads of 5-star reviews, so that might be a glitch. And these are the most commonly used tags for this keyword. So it's mostly, abstract art, printable wall art, and people looking for aesthetic art for their living space and their interior design. Number 9 is the keyword Shavuot printable, with around 205 monthly searches on Etsy and has just 38 results, giving it search competition ratio of 5.39. Now this is what shows up on the first page when I search for it. So Shavuot is also known as the Feast of Weeks. It's a Jewish holiday that occurs on the 6th day of the Hebrew month of Sivan. Here are some listings that got quite a few views and likes. Now I probably should have considered this when I was doing the research for this video, but I think the obvious problem with this is that if you are unfamiliar with this holiday, then you might find it difficult to create listings that people actually want. So here's an example of one that's had a decent number of views. Again, design in a different language that sells well. I mean, this keyword has pretty good stats, so I included it in case it might apply to some people in the audience, but obviously it's just awkward to try and sell something for it if you're not from that culture. or should I say not culture, the religion, so Judaism, and you don't know anything about it, it's going to be very difficult. So yeah, but don't worry, there are keywords that will be applicable to more people coming up in this video. And these are the most commonly used tags for this keyword. Number 8 is the keyword softness art print with around 208 monthly searches on Etsy. It has 168 results, giving it a search competition ratio of 1.23. And these are the listings with most likes and views. So I think pastel colors, vintage. There's a really nice art piece that's quite popular right now. Obviously, talented artist. If you're not an artist, you might want to go with something more like this, which is more a design and text-based minimalistic style artwork. Obviously, this is a physical product, but if people like the style, it can apply to digital prints as well. Why not? These are the most commonly used tags for this keyword. Definitely another aesthetic, wall deco, interior design kind of print. Number 7 is the keyword Emmanuel printable wall art with 220 monthly searches and 192 results, giving it a search competition ratio of 1.145. Emmanuel is a Hebrew name that appears in the book of Isaiah, that God will protect the house of David. It actually means God is with us in Hebrew, so it's another name for Jesus. Now, this Christmas print has a fair few likes. Again, this sort of minimalistic design, this digital printable set with Bible quotes. Actually, I don't know if all of these are Bible quotes, but obviously Christian text-based designs. And these are the tags and keywords used with these listings. So it's not just a Christmas niche, but an evergreen one as well. Number 6 is the keyword fine line printable art with around 223 monthly searches on Etsy, 407 results, giving it a ratio of 0.54. Now, this best-selling listing is a set of 3 digital files of this very modern style of artwork. Again, I appreciate not everyone's an artist. You may or may not be able to make something in this style. I mean, if you have Procreate or something, it's definitely doable. Another nice line artwork. You can see it's a single line from start to finish, and these are the tags and keywords used with these listings. Number 5 is the keyword Dervish download wall art print with around 476 monthly searches on Etsy, and it has 67 results, giving it a ratio of 7.1, which is pretty nice. So Dervish is a member of a Muslim religious order noted for devotional exercises such as bodily movements leading to a trance. Now, it seems to be this one seller. As you can see, very similar thumbnails with a lot of views and likes on Etsy. These are some examples. This is a popular digital download with this keyword. And I looked this up too. So Rumi was a 13th century Persian poet and Islamic scholar from Greater Iran. This is another one in the fine line kind of style, very modern and minimalistic artwork with quite a few likes. It is a digital download as well, and these are the tags used with this listing. Number 4 is the keyword TNT printable, 1013 monthly searches on Etsy, and it has 461 results, giving a ratio of 2.19. The most popular listing was this Minecraft one, but after that, seems like people are making more like party printables rather than printable wall art. But it's still pretty simple to make. So this is a printable birthday tag wrap, another printable for Twizzler wrappers, just sort of a fun kind of party gift. And these are some of the tags used with the keyword TNT printable. Number 3, now this is a really important one I want you to remember. So this is the keyword triptych wall art, and the proper spelling is actually not this. It's actually TRIPTYCH, but I think most people on Etsy spell it like this for some reason. And it has 1069 monthly searches and 1603 results, giving it a search competition ratio of 0.66. Now, triptych is an artwork made of 3 panels, and as you might have noticed, this is a very popular style of art, wall art on Etsy. These are the listings with a lot of views and likes. But the great thing about this keyword is that you can apply it to any niche that you want. So maybe combine it with another niche that you want to sell, or another one on this list, like soft or fine line art. And then you can just make 3 of them and have some sort of continuity between them, and bam, there's a great opportunity right there. So here's one that's sort of boho style, and this is a really simple one. It's literally just a photograph split into 3 panels. Another set of artworks that's not too hard to make, I guess, but it looks really nice as interior design wise. And these are the keywords for these listings. So as you can see, people looking for 3-piece wall art specifically. I mean, I know 2 pieces are popular as well, but 3 especially. Now, number 2 is the keywords Fjords printable wall art and Fjords printable. If you use both of them together, you can cover more ground. So Fjords printable wall art has slightly more search volume, but printable by itself has less overall results and slightly less search volume, but both are pretty good keywords. So around 1,100 monthly searches on Etsy and 947 and 201 results respectively, so both search competition ratios over 1. So a fjord is a long narrow inlet with steep sides or cliffs created by a glacier. These are some of the more popular listings: Alaska glacier photos, mountains. This one's an instant download. You can easily combine this idea with the triptych keyword and get even more traffic. Norway art print, very simple. It's also got a fair amount of views and likes, and it only has 2 pictures. And these are the keywords used with this listing. And number 1 is the keyword doxology wall art. 1,127 monthly searches on Etsy, and it only has 160 results right now. So yeah, brilliant. High search volume and search competition ratio over 7. Now, a doxology is a short hymn of praises to God in various forms of Christian worship. And these are the listings with most views and likes. So a lot of Bible phrases and text-based designs. This one is in 9 carts right now. This one, text-based artwork, it's also popular. And this one is a text-based design that's just a digital download. It's just 1 JPEG. If you want even more low competition, high demand keywords, check out the playlist on screen right now. It's got keywords for t-shirts and stickers, and I'll see you in the next one.